Hey, what is up guys, Mazen Tech here. So when the iPhone 14 came out, it got clowned on because it used the exact same chip as the year before. But now it's way cheaper in the used or refurbished market. So is it actually a budget win? Let's find out. So the iPhone 14 is about 4 years old. It was released in about 2022 and we're in 2026. So this phone is about 4 years old. And this phone was actually the best flagship phone in its time. It had the best display, the best camera, the best processor. Everything on the phone was so good. But in 2026, is that still the same case? So let's talk about the display here. So we do get a 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR OLED display, and the resolution is going to be 2532 by 1170 pixels, and we do get a 460 ppi density. And the refresh rate here is going to be 60 Hz, and we do get a maximum peak brightness up to 1200 nits of peak brightness. And the protection and the build going to be on the phone is going to be ceramic shield, front and back glass aerospace grade aluminum frame, and we do get IP68 water and dust resistance, and we're going to get a maximum depth up to 6 meters, up to 30 minutes in water. So basically it could be in a pool, it could be in a shower, it could really be anywhere. Just make sure it's not more than that 6 meters. And basically the weight of this phone is going to be 172 grams. And really on this phone, the only thing holding it back, because honestly, if you drop the phone into some rocks or really anything that's hard, it's going to crack. Like glass is glass, glass breaks. And really this phone, just make sure to not drop it. Make sure you have a case on this phone and you will not have any issues on this device when it comes to the build. But here's one thing that's really making me a bit mad. That 60 Hz refresh rate isn't really good because it's going to feel a bit choppy. It's not going to feel as smooth. You know, it's not going to have that amazing 120 Hz refresh rate field, and it's not going to have that 190 Hz refresh rate. It's going to be very, like, it's choppy. It's a bit choppy. I'm going to be honest, it's more choppy than usual because I'm really used to that 120 Hz refresh rate. So the display for me gets about a 7.5 out of 10. The only thing holding it back from that 8 out of 10 is the 60 Hz refresh rate. So let's get into the performance and hardware. So we do get the Apple A15 Bionic chip. It's a 5nm processor, and the CPU here is going to be a 6-core CPU, and the GPU here is going to be a 5-core graphics processor, and the RAM we're going to have on this device is going to be 6GB of RAM. And the storage configurations are going to be 128GB or 256GB or 512GB, and there's no expandable storage slot. So in translation, this means gaming is going to be one word, just to give it to you, amazing. It's going to be very nice in anything really. See, when you're playing games on this phone, it won't even get that hot. It will be very nice. You can play Roblox, Asphalt 9, play really anything on this device. It's going to feel amazing. But one thing that I experienced on the performance that made it bad was the 60 Hz refresh rate. Because the 60 Hz refresh rate was sort of bogging it down. I know the phone could have done so much more, it just was bogging it down because of that 60 Hz refresh rate. So let's get on to the cameras now. Oh, by the way, my rating for the performance and hardware was a 8 out of 10. So the cameras here is going to be something, it's going to be very nice here too. So basically you do get a dual camera system, and the main sensor here is going to be 12 megapixels, and we do get optical image stabilization, and we do get an ultra-wide sensor up to 12 megapixels. And the recording features is going to be 4K resolution up to 60 FPS. So basically, a lot of phones that I see nowadays, some budget and mid-range phones released today, the overall recording experience, if you have 4K, it can only record up to 30 FPS, not 60 FPS. It's going to be very nice when it comes to recording, because this device is going to be very nice with that 60 FPS too. Now, the recording features are going to be like, you can have true tone flash. Like, you will shoot on this device, you're going to get the absolute real image. You're not going to get some fake AI processing on this device. Like, take a picture of me, my skin color. It's going to show the exact same skin color. It's going to show all the details on that hand. It's not going to be anything out of the ordinary. Now let's talk about the front camera. The front camera is going to be about a 12 megapixel range. It's going to have some autofocus, but the autofocus will vary. It's not going to be as nice as the main camera, but you also do get up to 4K recording up to 60 FPS, and also you do get cinematic mode on this device with the front camera. So the camera for me, it's really a 9 out of 10 here. The camera is very nice too. Now let's get on to the battery charging. So before I tell you the actual battery specs, let me tell you how fast this thing can charge. So for charging, wire charging, you're gonna get up to 15 watts, and we also do get MagSafe, and the maximum charging on the MagSafe is going to be 7.5 watts with a wireless charger, which is basically MagSafe. But the battery capacity is going to be a 3,279 milliamp hours, and it's rated up to 20 hours of video playback. So in translation for me, this really means that the battery here is a bit hot garbage, honestly, because this, honestly, I'm only able to get up to 2 hours, maybe an hour and 30 minutes in gaming. Really nothing more. I game on this device, I'd be able to get up to an hour and 30 minutes. And the phone, sometimes when I'm playing games on this device, I'd actually have to plug it in for it to be like usable, because the battery isn't as good. And when they say 20 hours of video playback, I'm just saying this because that's what they actually said, is because the device is very good for standby time. It's not going to die as much in standby time, but since there's an OLED display here, the battery is going to be powering up that amazing, beautiful display. Don't understand why it doesn't have 90 Hz, but it's going to be powering that beautiful display up, so it's going to look and feel amazing, but it's going to make the battery a bit hot garbage. But you can charge it up. It's gonna take about maybe 2 hours, so it's fine there. But the battery is going to be a 6 out of 10. Now, connectivity and more of the extras in this device, you do get a SIM card. Like the SIM card here, there's also is some eSIM connectivity. You are allowed some eSIM connectivity, but you are also allowed the SIM card slot. And cellular and wireless capabilities is going to be basically 5G, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3. Also do get some NFC here. And the sensors you're gonna have here is you do get Face ID. There is some satellite control here, and there are some SOS emergencies. So like if you're in a car accident, phone can actually detect you're in that car accident, and it will call up the police to sort of take you out of that situation. So yeah, this device, so that comes up to my conclusion. Should you buy this iPhone as a mid-range device? You see, this phone is more at that mid-range price point. It's about $400, and when you buy this phone, it's going to basically have everything what you would need. You can game on this phone, you can text and call people, you can watch social media on this phone. It can do everything what you would want it to do, and also pretty zippy and fast. And maybe if you wanted to do some really heavy gaming, I would lean over to the iPhone 17 or maybe the Samsung Galaxy S25. I would lean over to those phones, but not like this phone. But this phone, for in general people just wanting to spend $500 or $400 on a phone, I would really recommend the iPhone 14. But that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Make sure to tell me in the comments what phone you guys are using, and you'll see me when I see you.